Hi all, welcome to Dragon's Cave. My name's Karen, and today I'm going to do some really quick and easy phone grips. I very nearly said the name that I'm not allowed to say. Breathe. Okay, so I'm going to do these in UV resin, and I'm going to start off with the 3 geode style ones. I'm going to be using UV resin. I can get the lid off it. So I'm going to begin with this one. What I need to do, shaky hands. Put down a thin layer of clear UV first. This is a high viscosity UV, which basically means it's thick. Push it right the way out to the edges. It will eventually find its way out there, but because I have daylight coming in, I don't have time for it to do it itself, so I need to help it along. Now, just a word of warning, if you're going to use a cocktail stick in your moulds, be very careful because you can scratch them quite easily. I'm just going around the edge to release any little bubbles that might be tucked in there. Grab my long neck lighter, and they still haven't come to the surface, so I need to encourage them up. You can see the bubbles, they're just not. There we go. That's that done. So for the first one, I'm going to be using just little shells and sea glass. I want to make sure that they're facing the right way. I have checked these. It's a very shallow mould, but I have checked that these don't stand proud. See a couple more bubbles rising up there. They don't stand proud of the mould. And there is enough space for a backing layer. Trying to make sure that they're all facing the correct way so that you'll see them properly from the other side. A few little bits of sea glass in there as well. The sea glass I'm not sure that you will see because obviously the backing coat . Couple more bits of sea glass. Right, so I was going to do them and then cure them all together. Actually, I think I will do another one, cure them at the same time. So this one, same sort of kind of way, UV resin all the way around. There we go. That's better. Now for this one I have these semi-precious stone chips, which I think will look quite cool. I'm pouring more into my hand than I need because I want to make sure that I get a good variety of colours. And obviously some of these will be too deep for the mould anyway. And I don't really want to use too many of the more transparent ones because they will disappear in the resin, unfortunately. I think that's going to be enough. I'd like to be able to see whatever it is I'm going to use for the back coat colour, which I also haven't decided yet. I'll think about that while it's curing the first layer. It's back in the tub. Lid on, move it out of the way. And for the final geode-shaped one, I've got these glass chips. I'm going to kind of layer them, if that makes any sense. So I'm going to do the 3 geode ones first, and then I'll switch to the others. The more you poke and prod about, the more bubbles you will actually create. So I change position while I'm doing this so I can look across the top surface of the mould to make sure that things are where they should be. Now, I'm going to just use the gold, silver and copper. I don't want to use the pink in this. More on the outside of the mould than I've got in it. Clumsy, clumsy, clumsy. Just going to kind of layer this across. This will take longer to cure because it's going to be more difficult for the UV light to penetrate that. I think that is enough. I'll do a quick check around. I'm going to leave it at that. And bring over the lid. Set this to UV. And give that 2 minutes. And I will be back. See you in a sec. Well, these have actually had 5 minutes. I wanted to be sure, particularly because of this one. So I'm going to start backing this one. I've got these clear colour UV resins. I got blue and sky blue, so I'm going to kind of do half and half-ish. They are very translucent, so I'm leaving a small amount of space because I'm going to do a layer of white on the back of that, just to kind of make the colours show up a little bit better. I may get some bubbles rising from the shells themselves now, because obviously they're not sealed. I'll keep an eye on that while I do the others. Just blend this a little bit as well. Not too much of a sharp edge where the colours join together. So for this one, I'm going to paint the back with this copper coloured mica powder. And I'm actually thinking, rather than painting it, I'm just going to mix it with some UV resin and just pour it on. Steering stick. Now if you're putting colour into UV resin, it will take a lot longer to cure if it's too opaque. So as you're adding colour, do it gradually. I actually think that the amount I've got in there is about right. Make sure it's well mixed in. Also, if you have daylight on your workspace, it's kind of a fine line between working fast enough without working too fast. Start with that. Get this right up to the edges. See if I've got any space left in the mould. Almost full. I did mix up a little too much, but that's okay. Grab my long neck lighter, go over this again one more time just in case. I can't see any bubbles, but now for this one, I'm just going to put a white backing on it, but I need to cure this first and I'll do those two at the same time. So once this one is cured, I'll come back and we'll get on to those two. See you in a sec. Right, I believe this is cured now. Even if it's slightly under, it'll be going back under the light anyway when I get these two done. So again, I'm going to just back these in white. I'm going to mix the white mica with some UV resin. I never organise myself properly and think I'm organised, and then I realise I'm far from it. This is just standard white mica powder that I get from Amazon, I believe that one comes from. Again, attempt not to mix too many bubbles in. I'm putting my hand around the cap, trying to lessen the amount of daylight that gets to it. Now this only needs a very, very thin layer. And this one doesn't need a massive amount either, to be honest. And that may even be a little too much, but we shall see. It looks okay. Move the bear out of the light. Get a quick zap with a long neck lighter. Draw a few little bubbles on there, which will always happen when you mix mica powder in with UV resin. So back goes the lid. I keep trapping the wire under there because I haven't organised myself properly. I'm going to give this 3 minutes. And I will be right back. See you in a sec. These are cured, but I'm going to leave them in the mould. I'm going to demould everything at the same time. So moving on to the round ones now. And I am going to start with, I'm actually going to use a different UV resin on this one. This is a cheaper one. Starting to run a little low on my resinous one. I'm going to have to order some more of that. This is a much lower viscosity. It doesn't have a spout, which is a bit annoying. So, to begin, a couple of little bubbles in there. Grab my lighter. Very, very tiny bubbles, but even so, I don't want to spoil the look of the finished piece. This one, I'm going to use pretty pearly hearts, and I've also got these cute little cats, which are just about okay depth-wise. I only have 3 different ones, so put them around there, and then stars in between. See, I need to adjust the placement. As I said, this is only just enough depth in this mould for these cats. Push those down. Hopefully they'll stay put. What I'm going to do with these before I cure it up, I'm going to grab my handheld UV torch and just give them a quick little zap so that they don't move around. Just to kind of form a skin over the UV resin to hold everything in place. Now, on to the next one. And this again, I'm starting with a clear layer. going to get it to about half full, this one. And in this one, I'm going to use these dried flowers, but purple and pinkish. Figure out how to get the container open. Got it. Just quickly check for bubbles. And I'm just going to dip this in the UV resin so that it picks up one of the flowers. I am going to push this underneath. I don't want it to float around. One of these. Oh, I've got two. Let's see if I can separate these. Oh, where's my stick? I can't, it doesn't matter, they can stay together, but it's a waste of flowers. It's not going to separate. Or not easily anyway. I don't know if you can see, but these flowers do have a tendency to create bubbles, so I will have to give them another blast before cure it up. Quick zap with the long neck lighter, get rid of the bubbles. And for the final one, let these move out of the way. Final one I'm going to do mostly plain. Pour a dollop of resin in there. I'm going to use these opal flakes. Fill this up completely. So this is only going to be one single layer. So the lighter again. Quickly disperse any bubbles, double check over that one. And back on with the lid, and I'm going to give this 5 minutes. Just to be sure. And I will be back when we're ready to do the next layer. See you in a sec. Right, it's time to do the final layer on these two now. And I am going to go behind the cats. I'm going to go with this pretty purple mica. So, you can see one of the stars did float a little bit, but it's still under the resin, so it'll be fine. Just a little bit of purple into the mica powder. Powder into the UV. Oh, good grief. has taken me around about an hour so far. By the time everything is finished, it'll probably be an hour and a half or so, which I think you'll agree is pretty quick and easy for a resin make, even when you are talking about UV. Put that all the way around. Make sure everything's completely covered. One of the things I like about the resin as UV resin is it doesn't shrink very much. Unfortunately, this one does, so I need to slightly dome, because it will shrink as it cures. Resin as one barely shrinks at all, but this is, as I said, a cheap one from Amazon, and it does seem to shrink quite a bit. So for the flowers, I'm going with this pretty pale green on the back. And that is slightly domed. So I'm going to leave it at that. The lid on my mica powder before I knock it over. Another quick zap with the long neck lighter. Okay, so these are going to have 5 minutes, and I will be back and we'll be ready to demold. See you in a bit. It's demoulding time. So I'm going to start in the order I made them. I'm going to begin with the shells. Hope that it cured all the way through. And yes, it did. The blue that I put on the back here didn't really work very well, the light blue. Although you can still see the sea glass in that part, not so much in the part where I got the darker blue behind. It's come out really well. I'm very pleased with that. This one was, I believe, the stones. Yeah. I think the back is too dark. But other than that, and I got an air bubble right there. Just a little one. I can fix that without a problem. Which one was this? Oh yes, the crushed glass. And again, turned out really well. I will put a doming coat on this side. Oh, cats and stars. Oh, that's cute. A little bit of overspill I'll need to trim down. But that's come out really pretty. I really like that one. They will all be domed because there is a little bit of distortion. I'm trying to show with the light on it, where the stone's kind of slightly proud. I don't know why, but flowers. That's come up really nicely. And the final one was just a plain one, because I have a plan for this one. And the plan is, I have these really nice UV DTF stickers, and I'm going to put this one on there. So let me see if I can do this neatly, because it's pretty much, it's not much smaller than the actual piece. I'm doing it taco style. I bend it in the middle and then push it out to the edges, because hopefully that will help prevent any bubbles getting under it. And then the trick is peel off the top coat and leave the detail behind. And sometimes these are far more difficult than others. That has come away clean, so I'm very pleased with that. So I'm only going to top coat one on camera. I will do them all, but I'm just going to do this one. And I'm going to do this one because I like it. I'm going back to the Resiners UV. This doesn't necessarily need a top coat, it just will protect the sticker. Start with that amount, see how we get on. Get it right up to the edges without going over. Moving, irritating. And the reason I'm using the resiners for this is because it's nice and thick. It's less likely to run over the edges. Well, having said that, I will probably make a mess and push it over the edges. It's the kind of stupid thing I end up doing. Come on. Get a grip, woman. Oh, get a grip. Oh dear. I'm trying to look at it from all the angles and bending down a lot, to make sure it's all the way to the edges. I really hate it when it misses just the tiniest little bit. Of course, you end up with a sharp edge there as well, if it's not quite there. Almost done. Tiny. And get the light angle on it so that I can see that I've got all the way there. And no, I haven't. I'm just a tiny bit off here. Okay, so I'm going to cure that up. And I'll be right back. See you in a sec. This is cured, and I'm really happy. I did actually get all the way to the edges. Not a sharp edge in sight, and I'm very happy about that. So this is the grip. And I'm going to just put that on here using some super glue. So I want to get this as centered as possible. And I'm going to leave that to dry, and I'll dome the others, and I will get you some photos. If you've made it this far, thanks for staying with me. Please give us a thumbs up. I really appreciate you all for being here. And if you're not subscribed, I'd be really grateful if you could. It'll never cost you anything, and it's the best free way to support my channel. If you would like to spend money to support my channel, I do have an Amazon wish list in the description here. And buy me a coffee. And also, I have a 15% discount code for any of the Resiners products that you might like to take a look at. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.
In the dragon's cave, the magic's handmade. From glittering streams to colors that rain, find your calm, your spark in the dragon's cave. Crafting keeps me steady, crafting keeps me sane. Every drop of resin is a dragon's flame, shaping